Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges, virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, enough of that stupid dad dancing. I went to a party on Saturday night. Felt like I needed to dance. Kevin DeLuca says, I see Stephen dancing, my day is good. It's the Monday MHG FMR ZLDR PACK Monday run, community run, 10k round Makuri Islands that we do almost every Monday. We had a little week off last week. And we are off and running. I think I'm going to stick to a comfortable 9 this evening, or wherever you are in the world. It could be morning for you, of course. And partly because my legs are a little bit tired. I wouldn't say they're aching. They're not aching. They're just a bit tired from long run yesterday, and then 10k this morning. So we just need to kind of be nice and chilled. Clive likes my groovy dancing. Well, actually, no, he doesn't say he likes my groovy dancing. He just says groovy dancing. I assume groovy is positive, though. Gosh, it's warm. 26 degrees on the AGMT. So, yeah, it's warm. Carol Rushworth is running with us today. Who else have we got? Yoko. Mika, Amy, a few people. So this is the 9 km/h group here. Nikki's with us as well. Carol says, Clive, your outfit is shocking. Which one has he got? Oh, Clive got the new Pride kit. Oh, I might have to get the new Pride kit. I think I might have to get the new Pride kit. That came out as Tried Kids. I'm not going to get new Tried Kids, that's for sure. It is my son's birthday today. Ellis is 11 years old. And he's got a basketball hoop for his birthday present. Kevin says, what did you do with your clothes, Clive? This is terrible swag. Yes. Come here, come behind. Hang on. Just wave to everybody. Right, that's Ellis on his birthday. 11 years old today. You carry on playing basketball, yeah? There he is. Tina tuned in too late for the dancing. Tina, you've missed out. That's the best there is today. The show is downhill from here. I just felt a bit of a move coming on at the beginning with the music. Kevin DeLucas says happy birthday to Ellis. Thank you, Kevin. FYI, my son is 11 years old today. He has a basketball hoop for his present. Oh no! Sarah Jacobson also missed the dancing. Well, like I've said, it's just downhill from here. That was the highlight. The highlight of the whole hour was the dancing in the first 60 seconds. Tina says happy birthday, Ellis. Amy says happy birthday, Ellis. Sarah Jacobson says happy birthday. I was throwing some shapes. That's exactly what it was. And Clive says happy birthday, Ellis, as well. But we are down one child. We normally have two. Oh, Kevin says you need to restart the dancing. No, listen, if people aren't dedicated enough to be here from the very first second, they miss out on the fun. That's it. Yeah, our daughter has gone off on a camping trip with the school today. So she's away for 3 days. Oh no, Sarah Jacobson has made an admission. She says she's missing the run today because she's cheated on Zwift with a Soul Cycle class. Is that with Peloton? Is Soul Cycle Peloton, is it? Or is Soul Cycle a thing on its own? Is Soul Cycle something else? Tina, yeah, I am definitely jealous of the new Pride kit. I'm gonna get me some of that. That is for sure. So tomorrow, oh hang on, I'm with the club tomorrow, aren't I? That's annoying. Right, Wednesday, it'll have to be Wednesday. I'll have to do some Pride runs to get my kit. Because I'm not having you two running around in that without me. Very swanky. Although now I look cool and retro, of course, in my old Pride kit. Okay, so Soul Cycle is similar to Peloton, but it is its own thing. It is basically a live training session, live class online. Nice. We'll let you off, Sarah. It's all right. You don't have to dedicate your life to Zwift. On my running stats for a couple of weeks ago, out of the 100 kilometres I ran, only 20 was on Zwift. I noted. I was away for quite a lot of the week, so understandable. Mostly, I would say mostly, I'm about 50-50, so 50% on Zwift, 50% outdoors. So yeah, I think tomorrow night I might go out with my club, if it's a nice sunny day. But we'll be here tomorrow morning with the Film My Run 500, of course, as always. Oh no, Tina. Right, Tina's got COVID. She isn't ill, but she has a very sore knee. I'm not sure the knee is related to the COVID, Tina. I'm not a doctor. I don't offer medical advice, but I would say, my guess would be that they are not related. It's like my wife with her broken finger. I'm sure she attributes it to everything. But mainly, as she keeps telling me, she broke it when she ran 66 miles, and she was in the woods in the middle of the night in the dark because she's ultra hardcore. Bless her heart. It's still hurting her. Her finger is still hurting, and she's still complaining about it. I mean, do you ever hear me complain about anything? No. So why she should get the pleasure of complaining to me all about time about it, I do not know. Ah, right, that's what it is. Yeah, actually. So Tina, did you do all those runs with Clive? Because Clive was on about 3 times yesterday. It's madness. Only because he didn't run enough during the week, so he was behind on his mileage. So he had to make it up doing 3 Zwift runs yesterday. Right, Victoria says, Tina, I hope you don't get too poorly. And Sarah Jacobson says that her hips were really sore and achy when she had COVID, so she is not averse to the idea that COVID could be causing the knee issue. I'm not a doctor. So, the community run in Yumezi, part of Makuri Islands on Zwift. We are just over 1 kilometre in, keeping it nice and easy, nice and comfortable. Heart rate of 117 beats per minute. We'll try and keep it low zone 2 for the full run. Oh, it's good that you're symptomless, Tina. Victoria adamantly states that she will continue to complain about her finger just to annoy me. Props though to my wife, because I was panicking prior to this stream. Couldn't find my hat. Couldn't find my hat anywhere. Normally it's hanging on the treadmill here in front of me, but I used it for an outdoor run yesterday. I used it for my long run yesterday, and couldn't find it. Couldn't find it this evening. Looked everywhere. Eventually said, Victoria, I haven't got time to look for it now. I've got to get back on the. Got to get on the treadmill. Live stream's about to start. Would you mind having a look for it? Literally 30 seconds later, Victoria comes out the door with my hat, which was hanging on the back of the bathroom door. Stupid place to put it. I don't know who put it there. Okay, settling in now. Legs easing up. There's a 4K discussion going on the game. Is it 4K monitor or 4K? Oh, 4K Apple TV. Okay. 4K Apple TV, which isn't really 4K. Eight and a half K to go. So it's going to take us just over an hour and 5 minutes to do this run, if we stay at the same pace, which I think we will. We've got Amy, Clive, Carol, Yoko, Ed. Who's Butler again? Oh, I'm so rubbish, I'm sorry. Hang on. Matthew Butler. Hello, Matthew. And we've got Khalid with us as well. And Shane Druitt is just up ahead. Kevin is going to do progressive. So he's going from 11 to 11.9 kilometres per hour. so he'll be finished well before the hour. So if you want to run a bit of a faster one, go and catch up with Kev, who is the yellow beacon. Finally finished Volume 1 of Stranger Things Season 4. Yeah, watched the final episode of Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 1 last night. Very good, very exciting. Set up for Volume 2 very well. Looking forward to that. Oh, Jarrett says don't spoil it. Sorry, okay, I won't. Clive Finnemore is currently watching Walking Dead Season 6. Now, Tina says, it has a, same for us. Same for us, Mika. We don't, now I'm not saying anything, Kevin. Yeah, Victoria is worse than me, Tina, it has to be said. She blames me, quite right, this is exactly what Victoria's just said. She blames me for throwing stuff out, and then she finds it. Or she'll say, like yesterday, this morning, she was searching for Ellis's school bag. She said, I've searched all of his toy boxes for his school bag. Had she? No, she hadn't, because I went upstairs, the first toy box I looked in, his bag was there. So, yeah, Victoria is definitely worse than I am for that. Two down, 8 to go, following Tina and Clive in... Oh no, is it Amy? Sorry. Following Amy and Clive in their Pride On kits 2022. I'm in my Pride kit 2020, I think mine is. Or is it 21? I can't remember. Sarah Jacobson is admitting she's just like Victoria. And Amy Green says, I can never find anything as well. So actually, it's not a man thing, it's a woman thing. It's just that occasionally we men, we might slip up occasionally. To be honest, honestly, I think it's 6 and 2 threes. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Sometimes I'm terrible and I'm constantly saying to Victoria, where is this? Where is that? And she knows where it is. But Victoria equally will be saying things like, I've looked for such and such and I can't find it. You've thrown it out. Where is it? And I find it. Oh, Rob Ralph is our beacon. Hang on a minute. What's happened to Kevin? Or is it Rob Ralph? No, it's Kevin that's been messaging me. Have we got two leaders? What's going on, Kev? Why? Rob Ralph seems to have the yellow beacon as well as you. Also, currently watching a series called Liar on Netflix. Enjoying Liar on Netflix, which is good. Anyone got any stories over the weekend? What did you do at the weekend? I went to a 50th birthday party, and there was a little bit of a reason for my dancing at the beginning. because very rarely, almost never, do Victoria and I go out. We never go clubbing. I mean, my clubbing days are over. But on Saturday night, it was the closest I've got to feeling like I want to get up on the dance floor and dance like I did when I was 25. That doesn't mean terribly. It just means, you know, I used to dance. Oh, shut up. I'm just going to shut up. I'm digging myself a massive hole and I'm just going to be quiet. So suffice to say, we went out on Saturday night to a birthday party and, you know, it was fun. Enjoyed ourselves. But no running related stuff this weekend. Did my long run yesterday. That's it, really. Got my 100k in for the week. And that's it. And then this week we're just bumping it up a bit to 110k. Many of you may know I'm working towards the Lakeland 100 miler at the end of July. So now this week is the start of my increasing my mileage weeks. So 10k on every week. Paul Hayward, hello. Says I'm missing the run due to a work garden party to celebrate the Jubilee, and the strawberries were hard to resist. Very nice. Rob Ralph is only here for 30-minute jog. And Jarrett says whoever finishes the 10k last writes the run report today. Tempted to finish last, just so I can write a comedy report. I won't though. I need a shower, and then we're going. No, Rob, it's all right. I'm going to the beach to eat fish and chips. And watch the sun go down, which is my son's choice of thing to do on his evening. Right. Jarrett says I cheated, I started early. Kevin wants photos of me dancing in the run report. Oh yes, we have to congratulate Amy because Amy got a 5k PB on Friday. Well done, Amy, fantastic. Right, somebody now just says that I've been talked into writing the run report. Unbelievable. Right. Okay, I'll write the run report. Hang on though. Right, you want me to write the run report, but I have no idea what's going on. I don't pay attention to these things. Jarrett's already at 5k. I know Kevin DeLuca is doing progressive 11 to 9. How many runners have you got with you then, Kev? We've just hit 3 kilometres. Right, stop. Right, Kevin, stop trying to make me... stop trying to butter me up, if you know what that phrase means in English. Kev says you did a historic treadmill dance. Is that all we need to write in the run report? Stephen did a historic treadmill dance. I have a feeling everyone is making more of this dance than there really was. I mean, I do have some moves. But, ellipsis. Right, Adrian says we can judge you when you we can judge you when you post it later, Stephen. Jarrett says modest. Okay, right, all right. I will try and write the run report. Okay. Right, full stop. Fine, full stop. But don't blame me if it goes horribly wrong. Right, I'm doing the run report. Carol says, great PB, Amy. Paul Hayward says, great, Amy, well done. Victoria says, superb effort, Amy. Clive, you did awesome, Amy. Right, Sarah Jacobs says, look, I'm not seeing a firm commitment here. Trying is not the same as doing. How about attempting? I'll attempt. That's kind of like doing, but it's not a commitment to like successful completion. Will that work? You might have to wait though. I've got to go out with my son to watch the sunset on the beach. I can't be writing a run report while sitting on the beach eating fish and chips. Oh, Zwift Companion Apps decided to install a new version. But mind you, that was very quick. It's just done it in about 5 seconds. No, come on. How do we do this? Oh, I've just realised I've done something wrong. It's alright, we're alright. Ignore it, forget it. Forget what I'm saying. The tortoise temperature gauge is reading 20.3 in Clive's garage. Humidity of 69. We've got 24.8 on the AGMT, humidity of 43. You've got more water down there in Cornwall. You're surrounded on 2 sides. We've just got water that way. Carol needs commitment. Is that in relation to anything? You know, we all like commitment. We all like security, don't we? And we all like to know that we're loved and cared for and needed and relied upon and trusted. So it's good. It's nice that you need commitment. I'm happy to commit. "40 minutes to go, and we are almost 4k in with 6 to go. I know, Carol. Tina's kitchen is 21.5 degrees Celsius with 50% humidity. Rob Ralph says he's getting used to a flat treadmill again. Why? Was your treadmill vertical at one point? What was going on? Just tell him he has been misbehaving and the laptop has been confiscated. Rob Ralph is now part of the My Run Club. Welcome aboard, Rob. Welcome aboard the Techno Gym train. Carol Rushworth said, I said I would run 70k for Jubilee, 3 half marathons and a 10k over 4 days. When is that happening? Or have you done... No, hang on a minute. Yeah, you haven't done that yet. Surely I would know about that. Rob Ralph was Skill Mill flavoured Techno Gym before he got the My Run. Diana hasn't run for 4 days because she's been trotting the globe. I asked her to come over from Belgium to visit, but she point blank refused. Yeah, Diana, Princess of Watopia, was in Belgium the other day, I noticed. So I asked her if she was popping over to the UK. She said she would next time. Oh, Carol did it this weekend. Amazing. Well done, Carol. 70 kilometres over 4 days. That is brilliant, Carol. Well done, you. Good job. Now, that is commitment. Well done, Carol, for running 70 kilometres over the weekend. Now, Clive had no idea either. You kept that quiet, Carol. Rob Ralph's now calling you Caroline. I bet that was also text, wasn't it? $300 calories burned, just coming up to halfway. Okay, so this wasn't planned well in advance, apparently. Carol was just chatting to Paul Hayward on Wednesday, and for some reason agreed to run 70k at the weekend, obviously in celebration of the Queen's 70th Jubilee, or the Queen's Jubilee, which is 70 years on the throne. Paul Hayward says, yeah, Carol only told her VIPs with friends. Just coming up to halfway. We are now into the villages. So we've got Kevin and Jarrett coming up behind us. They're on 6 kilometres, just over 6 kilometres. So they're over a kilometre ahead of us. And they are coming up behind us. Victoria, Carol ran 70 kilometres at the weekend. Over 4 days, she ran a half marathon every day for 3 days, and then a 10k at the end to make it 70 for the 70 years. Right, Kevin DeLuca is going to happy slap me as he comes past. Hey, I can fight back, you know. You know when you've been tangoed. Anybody remember that? Another 1980s British advert. Dastardly fiend. Anybody remember Dick Dastardly? Kevin or Jarrett or anyone, have you got an easy list of everyone in the run so I can do the run report and not miss anyone out? That you can message me afterwards. Carol, honestly, 70k in 4 days is absolutely fine. Yeah, wacky races, Dick Dastardly. Can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I haven't got enough breath for a Dick Dastardly laugh. I'll try it one more time. Oh, was that Muttley? Yeah, that was Muttley, wasn't it? Who did the laugh. Hi, Cooper. Cooper's home from school. Hang on a minute. What time is it? It is 7 p.m. in the UK. So take 5 hours off that. 2 p.m. in the afternoon? What's he coming home at that time for? Send him back. Send him back for at least another hour, Sarah. He's home early. I must admit, Carol, I didn't watch much of the Jubilee, I have to say. But I did hear about the Paddington scene.
Okay, well that begs another question, Sarah. If it's a Jewish holiday and his school is closed today, how come he's just come home from school? Was it just open in the morning and then he's come back this afternoon? Is that what we're trying to say here? Let's get this clear, Sarah. Let's get this clear what's going on. Has he been to school? Has he not been to school? Is he home early? Is he home late? Has he gone to school not realising that it's closed today and come home saying, Mother, why are you sending me to school when it's closed? Clearly you know it's a Jewish bank holiday. What is the matter with you? No? Does any of that ring true? And also, we still need to talk, if you're willing to help, organise the Zwift conference, even though it'll be in the UK and you're in the USA. Kevin says, stay calm, Stephen. This isn't great for your heart to be angry like this. I just wish people would make things clear. Full stop. It's so confusing. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I've been caught out with my lackadaisical reading skills. Sarah Jacobson says, my original comment was, Cooper is home from school today. This meant that he was never at school to begin with. Okay, two things there. One thing there, two things there. Hang on a minute, let me think about this. Yeah, Cooper is home from school. Cooper is home from school today. All right, okay, look, I'll just admit it, I didn't read it properly. Take it all back. Right, what's Kevin going on about now? Like you, when you visited London on Zwift last Thursday. I can't remember what I did. Did I get confused then? Oh, here we go, right, Sarah and Victoria now sticking together again. Sticking up for each other again. Sarah, I bet you feel sorry for Victoria's broken finger, don't you, as well? Bet you sympathise with the pain that she's in. And has been in now for a week and a half. Anyway, I'm getting a new computer tomorrow, so I don't care. I'm happy. I've had the same MacBook Pro for the last 9 years. 2013 MacBook Pro. It's just too slow. So I've finally bitten the bullet and I've got hold of a brand new MacBook Pro to edit my videos on, so my productivity should go sky high now with the speed that my videos can render. Right, Tina Beard now says, so Victoria, tell us how that finger is doing. Right, I'm just going to switch off for however long it takes Victoria to talk about her broken finger. Oh, hang on, that'd be the rest of the show. The rest of the show, I am not talking and I'm paying no attention because Victoria's going to talk about her finger from now on. I have to live with her, you know. I have to live with her. It's all very well for you lot. You get half an hour of it. She's not even here. She's not even here and she's dominating the show. Yeah, she says, you're just annoyed because I can't do any washing up. Too right. Too right. I've never done so much washing up in my life. It's ridiculous. Oh, and that's another reason why the run report is going to be late, because I haven't done the washing up either. Life is just a continuous bind, isn't it? I have just realised, not only do I have to write the run report and go and watch the sunset with my 11-year-old son, but I also have to do the washing up. Yeah, I've had 3 days off. That's why. Yeah, Paul is quite right. He says, you've still got 7 good fingers and 2 good thumbs. It is hard being me. It's a hard life. And I have to live it. I'm the one who has to live my life. And it's tough, let me tell you. I've got to do the washing up in a minute. Cheers, Adrian. Adrian is off. Hashtag dishwasher for cousinses. Yes, says Carol. Thank you, Carol. Well, if you know anyone who hasn't joined the channel yet, you can now help towards hashtag screens for Victoria, hashtag air conditioning for shed quarters, hashtag van for Victoria, hashtag dishwasher for Stephen. You can help to fund all of those things by joining the Zwift Run channel for just, I can't remember how much it is now, about £2 a month. There's only one option, £2 a month or $2 a month to support this channel, to make sure that you continually get rubbish like this thrown at you by me. You know, you can pay to hear me moan about doing the washing up. You can pay to hear Victoria moan about how her finger hurts. And then, not only that, right, not only is she going to moan about her finger hurting, but she'll manage to work into the conversation when talking about how much her finger hurts. She'll work into the conversation how it got to that stage. And then she'll be able to tell you that she ran 66 miles and much of it in the dark through the woods in the middle of the night when she tripped and fell and hurt her finger. Right, yeah, okay, right. Sarah Jacobson says, in that house, I bet, she's talking to Victoria, I bet you rely on that middle finger a lot. Yes, but the thing is, Sarah, it is now in a splint. So Victoria's finger is in a splint, which means it keeps her finger straight up all the time. So it's basically constant flip to me all the time.
You suck!
Well done, Rob. Rob is going to pass the beacon on to whoever gets it next. I don't know who gets it next. So Rob has finished. He's off. Right, John Fries says, can we select if we want our funds to go to Screens for Victoria first? Unfortunately not, Rob, but John. But I can assure you, the funds will be directed to whichever department needs them the most, said in true political government speak. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I kind of forgot that I was giving you all the finger for quite a long time there. Right, Nikki says, are you sure Americans can join YouTube memberships? I can't find the join button. If I'm honest, Nikki, no, I'm not sure, but I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Nikki, I am not sure, but I see no reason why. Yeah, only on the PC though, Nikki. You can't do it on your phone. It doesn't work on your phone. I'm not having a hissy fit. AGMT says 24 degrees exactly, 44% humidity in the shed. We have 3k to go of the PACK, MHG, ZLDR, FMR, community run. And apparently I'm writing the run report, which I have no idea when I'm going to be able to fit that in, but I'll try and do it later tonight. Yeah, Sarah Jacobson says, yeah, you do have to do it on the actual web page, not in an app. Thank you, Nikki, that's very kind of you. Right, who has the beacon now? All right, Kevin DeLuca is the beacon. So what must have happened is Rob Ralph must have joined late then and stolen the beacon from Kev. And now Kev has it back. Okay. Yes, of course, Kevin. Let me do that now. There you go, Kev. I've sent you an invite. Anybody else need an invite to the Film My Run Club? Film My Run Club on Zwift. A lot of us are members of like all the main clubs, so ZLDR, FMR, MHG. We're members of all of them. God help us when we come to start running races against each other. Half of us won't know which clubs to run for. Actually, we should do that, you know. I haven't mentioned Paris yet. Just a reminder, Paris Marathon 2023. I know it's a long way away, it's in April next year. But if you want to come run the Paris Marathon with us, there's quite a few of us now already signed up. It's all Sarah Jacobson's fault, of course. But come along and join us in Paris next year. Quite a few of us already signed up for the next big meet-up in Paris in 2023. I know we're doing the Beachy Head Marathon in October as well. There's a few of us coming to that. But the main one that we're working towards, Kevin is not yet signed up for Paris. Come on, everyone. Get yourselves organised. Keep thinking about it. Tina, are you still thinking about Paris? Amy, what about you? Both of them, Paris Marathon 2023 and Beachy Head 2022, are both meetups for Zwift runners, IRL. But I think the main one is going to be Paris. We're going to try and get as many people to Paris as we can. But Amy has signed up for Beachy Head Marathon, so Amy will be there. Leo Loughran will be there, I will be there, Clive Finnemore will be there, Jeff Partridge will be there. So there's a good group of us going to Beachy Head. If you don't know, Beachy Head is a hilly marathon. Bit of a tough one, but glorious, beautiful condition, beautiful scenery. Amy said Beachy Head might kill me off. Get training, Amy, you'll be fine. And set, I don't know, some of you may have heard of Beachy Head Cliffs with the Beachy Head Lighthouse. Quite a famous spot, certainly in the UK anyway. Next to the town of Eastbourne, which from here is about 30 odd miles, 30 miles or so from where I am, along the coast to the east. So, Kevin is just finishing. He's nearly at 10k. Right, Victoria hasn't signed up for Paris yet, but she has signed up for Beachy Head. Come on, Victoria, get it together, says Sarah. She will. Paris, funnily enough, even though Paris is one of the biggest marathons in the world, it rarely fills up. So you can leave it quite late to sign up. The only problem with leaving it late is the price goes up. So the later you leave it, the more it costs to enter the Paris Marathon. But it rarely fills to capacity. Lovely view crossing the river there on the bridge. There's Stephen Russell, Amy Green, Clive Finnemore, Carol, all still with me. Yoko is just a bit further back. Diana and Nikki are just a bit further up, and can't see who else is there. Oh, all right, me lovers. John King, Kansas Ironman, says, thanks for the run, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Take care. And we have 2 kilometres left to run in the community run here today. 12 or so minutes left. 13 minutes left to go. Sarah Jacobson has just said the phrase, "I trust you." I trust that was not directed at me. Sarah Jacobson wouldn't trust me as far as she could throw me. Pretty much the same as my wife. Mary Pussy Terry says, I was about to quit until you joined. Thank you so much. I hope nobody feels that they're running alone. I hope nobody feels that they've been left out, or we are supposed to be an inclusive community, and don't ever feel like you're running on your own. If you are, then honestly, somebody will, if you're behind, somebody will drop back and run with you. So you only have to ask in chat if you feel like you kind of have been left at the back or left on your own. We're a very inclusive and friendly community. Never feel like you are lonely when you're running with us. So do ask. There should always be somebody who will drop back and run with you. Sarah Jackson says, you certainly do know me well, Stephen. Funny that, isn't it? Funny. Right, just over a mile to go. 9 kilometres an hour, nice and easy. So this is my second run of the day. I imagine it's Clive's second run of the day as well. Got to start bumping the mileage up now for the next 6 weeks. In readiness for the Lakeland 100 coming at the end of July. Yeah, no, I haven't set up any other membership other than YouTube, John. Yeah, and if it's your brother's credit card on the YouTube account, then yeah, probably best not to use that. Yeah, it is worth just mentioning that. Don't sign up for membership of the Film My Run channel or the Zwift Run channel unless you are the owner of the card that is on the YouTube account details. Don't use somebody else's credit card. I'm talking to you, Clive Finnemore. I know it's Lucy's credit card on there. Victoria, you've run so many ultras this year so far. I think, or so many races. I think you just have to accept that you're going to bounce from one to the next, to be honest. So, yeah, in preparation for the Lakeland 100, Victoria and myself are running the UTS 50 Ultra Trail Snowdonian 50k at the beginning of July. Clive says, nice disclaimer, Stephen. Well, you know, I don't want to be blamed for people spending money that isn't theirs, and don't say a thing, Victoria. No, it's not. Sarah says, I'm running 3 marathons in 6 months. This is a questionable decision. No, honestly, Sarah, you'll be absolutely fine. That's 1 marathon every 8 weeks. You'll be absolutely fine. Just lots of rest and recovery in between, and you'll be good. 7 minutes to go. She's not going to say it, Tina. She knows her life isn't worth it. I never use Victoria's credit card. I've never used it. Apart from when she gives it to me to go to the co-op to buy bread and milk. So only 900 metres to go. Beautiful blossom in Yumezi. Really makes you want to go and visit Japan. Victoria says, Tina, he has had a stern warning. I'm given stern warnings every day. Stern warnings to me roll off my back like water off a duck's back. I have stern warning-itis. I am stern warning immune these days. Right, Carol is bringing up the rear behind us. We've still got Amy and Stephen and Clive and Carol. Right, Paul says Eddie Izzard did 32 marathons in 31 days. So 3 and 6 months should be doable. Yeah, but on the other hand, you won't find Eliud Kipchoge or Mo Farah doing 3 marathons in 6 months. 1 marathon in 6 months, maybe. And I reckon Sarah is aligning herself more with Eliud Kipchoge than she is with Eddie Izzard. That's just my feeling. Nikki says, Victoria, continue to show him the finger. Thank you, Nikki. Heart rate has done well today. We managed to keep it actually in zone 1 for most of the way. Only when I was getting myself into a tiz in kilometre 8 did the heart rate reach 119 average. But for the rest of the run, we have been comfortably in zone 1 during the run. Nice one. Apparently I'm more trouble than one child. Yeah, I'm happy to concede that. For a lovely day out, everyone. I will try and write a run report later tonight. Amy says, well done, everyone. Mika says, bye, Stephen. Yeah, 400 metres to go still, but yeah, we're just coming to the end now. And it's Clive Finnemore with the yellow beacon. Oh, are we supposed to have showers? Question mark. Tina says, enjoy your chips in the sunset. Thank you, Tina. So we'll be back tomorrow for the Film My Run 500. Clive says I can go at least another 2 days without a shower. Fair enough. Amy says thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for the chat, guys on YouTube. And Clive says until next time, cheers and bye-bye. Yeah, Film My Run 500, 11:35 tomorrow morning UK time, 12:35 in the rest of Europe. and very early in the morning in the States. 10k done. And that's us done. 10k finished. And we're going to go, we're going to have a shower, shall we? May as well. And then we're going to go and sit on the beach, watch the sunset, and eat fish and chips. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Film My Run 500 at 11:35. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.